Yo, so the market finally took a rest. Is it time to get in? Let's talk about it. It's Stocks and Hip Hop. Yo, thank you for coming back to the channel. This is Stocks and Hip Hop, the only place you'll find finance mixed with hip hop. When it comes to reading technical analysis, when it comes to doing all of the charts, it's boring. One, and two, all of the information that was available out there is based on past data. Past data meaning that it's very hard to see how to do it right now. And this is what we do every single week. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. I will show you each week on how to read charts. And I will do it with simplicity and a smile. On top of that, we're going to have fun. And this week's lyric comes from none other than Bust the Rhymes on the track. Throw water on them. Don't touch me now. If y'all remember, he put on there, out to get you this money, I give you all a stock tip. If you don't remember that lyric, make sure you go back and check that one out. I'm going to show you every single week how hip hop and the stock market have always been together. Now let's go ahead and check out what happened in the market this week. We got the S&P closing at $4,697.24. Yo, what's up with my mouse? There we go. So, chart read 101. What we need to do is we need to look at where we closed at, and we need to look at and see where it was at before in the past. So we said $4,697, right? We want to look in the past. Where have we been at before close to this price, and what happened? So here we are now, and we go back to late 2021, and we can see we were there before. What happened? We've seen that the market started to move lower. So here we are now, we're starting to at least fade. So where can we go from here? Let's zoom in a little bit closer. Right now, we see that we are pretty close to where the price target was last week of around 4,700. So thumbs up, we hit the target. We want to maintain this because we have continued to move up. So price targets that we have right now is we want to hold this level at this 4,700 area and move higher. Upside target right now is to come back to around this 4,800 area. Downside target is if this does continue to slip, we want to test out where this neckline or resistance was before, which would now be support. And if we do test that, we want to hold it, and that's at 4,600. So upside 48, downside 46. IWM is up next. What do we got on deck with IWM? The Russell ETF closed at $193.25. Let's zoom in and see what happens. So right now we're at $193.25. First things first, we need to look at what has happened around $193.25 in the past. And we can see we've been there quite a few times in this area. And each time that we've been there, the market has started to move lower. So where can we go from here? Let's get our price targets. We have upward momentum going on right now. The past has shown that every time that it's been in this area, it has moved lower. So we have price targets. Price targets right now, we want to uphold this 190 area because we can see that we have started to fall. And every time it has been there, it's actually fallen and went lower. So price target for the downside is around that 190 area. Upside target is if this upward trajectory does continue and we do have a move higher, where can we go? We can obviously get back around this 195 to retest around this 200 area. We have seen this has been a hot spot before. If it does hold up, then we can get back to around that area. So downside target is around 190. Upside target right now is around this 200 area. Let's go ahead and check out what we got going on with the Dow. All right, yo, pardon the mouse. The mouse is all over the place today. I have no idea. Bad mousey. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to what we got going on for the Dow. Dow closed at $37,466.11. The Dow has been on fire and has continued to move higher. It has been one of the shining stars of all of the indexes. So, have we been at this price before? No, we haven't, because this is record highs. So we want to see last time what happened when we hit record highs, and we see that it didn't move lower and started to reverse. But here we are. We want to test out where those highs are at before. So where can we go from here? So we talked about before looking at the past in order to look at what's potentially happen for the present. When you have record highs, the first thing you want to do is you want to look at what the old record high was. And that old record high should be a trampoline point for the price. That old record high is around that why do I keep saying 4? Yo, Mouse, come on, work with me on the video. We got around that 37,000 area is around that old high. So if we do slip, 37,000 should be a bounce point. So downside target right now is around 37,000. Upside target is if we do maintain where we are at right now and get to retest around that 38,000 area. All right, come on, let's work with me, Mouse. One more time. All we got is one more index. Just give it to me. All right, quit bouncing. Let's get to NDX. We are not in sync today. NDX closed at 16,305, $97.09. So we'll round it up to 98. So 16,305, 98. And as we take a closer look once more, we can see that the Nasdaq has done the same, right? We want to look at where we are at now and what has happened before the last time we were there. Last time we were there, we see that we started to fall. We made that high and started to make a move lower. And now we are here again. So where can we go from here? Price targets. Price targets right now, we have that upward trajectory. We want to see that the bulls continue to push that higher. So upside target right now is if we come back to retest around the 17,000 area. This is where things got hot. We topped out, and last week we mentioned how the shooting star was a signal that things could start to pause. We did, and here we are. So upside target is around 17,000 if we can hold where we're at now. Downside target is if this does continue, we come back to retest around this neckline from the cup and handle resistance that it was before when the price was under. It should now be support, and we retest that should be support. 16,000 is the downside target. So yo, let's get away from my mouse. Bugging today. The mouse, I probably need to change my battery or at least investigate what in the world is going on. So let's wrap up what's happening with the market. We have all 4 indexes finally paused. We are on a very hot streak. Santa came, gave us gifts, dropped them off. Now we are chilling out. So we all move lower. But we want to hold where we're at for most cases right now. IWM is the one that we are really keeping an eye on. This needs to hold. I think that the market will show itself if IWM starts to fall. So price targets we have all set. We hit last week with the exception of IWM. So let's keep an eye out for IWM because that is the one that will hopefully lead the market to continue its run. So how did you do this week coming into the stock market? All right, we talked about that cup and handle pattern, how it formed. We talked about the entry for taking on trades for that cup and handle being at that neckline. So we're getting ready to test that out on both the Dow and the Nasdaq. So we'll keep an eye on all of that this week. So yo, what you listening to for hip hop? Let me know. Put that in the comments. Enjoy yourself this weekend. Health is wealth. You know that you have to take care of yourself. This is the most important thing. Finance is cool. We all love it. We love talking about it. We all like to laugh and make and have fun and get money. But end of the day, we have to take care of ourselves. Our health is the ultimate wealth of all time. Nobody wants to be in a hospital bed. So take care of yourself. Spend time with your family and make sure you get outside, drink your water, all of that good stuff. You know how we get down here. Make sure you check out the newest episode of Stocks and Bars. We got a lot coming this week, well, this month, as well as the rest of the year. I have a lot scheduled out, so check that out. Support there as well. Get yourself a t-shirt, hoodie, all of that. That's in the links below. Support is always appreciated, all right? And you take care of yourself. And we'll catch you next week. Peace.